Hi guys, ArchieLuxury, and who do I recommend in America? In America, who do I recommend for quality pre-owned wristwatches? David SW, David SW, David SW. Go to davidsw.com. He is the best, the greatest pre-owned dealer in all of the United States of America. David SW, David SW, David SW. Hi guys, it's your Pontiff, ArchieLuxury, on the Paul Pluta channel. Today guys, I'm making a video. This was a bit of advice. I had somebody who came to me, Andrew. He said, need some advice. This is, sorry, paid review, 21QB36. Quick wristwatch check. I'm wearing a Rolex Submariner date. Submariner date. And guys, I just want to make you aware, guys. I want to say I'm very, very happy to have some great fridge sponsors, and just fixing that up there. ValueYourWatch.com. ValueYourWatch.com. Check them out. No seller fees and no buyer's fees. Check it out. Okay, guys. Andrew came to me and he said, need some advice. I'm trying to decide which luxury watch I want to purchase. This is my first luxury watch. I'm trying to decide between the Tudor 1926 and the Tudor Black Bay. Trying to keep my purchase under $4,000 US. I think the Tudor 1926 is more my style, but not sure if it gets enough respect to be considered a luxury watch due to its low price. Was considering what you think of the Tudor 1926. Also, do you have any recommendations for watches under $4,000 and maybe a good place to shop for these online? Okay, very good question indeed there. What do I think of the Tudor 1926? So these retail for, you can get Tudor 1926s for as little as $1,400, $1,500. Up to the $3,000 point. I got to be totally honest with you. The 1926, what do I think of the 1926? I don't terribly like it. It's supposed to encapsulate the spirit of 1926. What's so great about 1926? I don't quite understand that. Yeah. They've got a couple of Tudors. They've got for the men 41 mil, 2,500 Aussie. What's that? 2,000 US. It's an automatic. What do I think of it? Well, you know, what can I say there? It's a Tudor. I mean, a Tudor is a semi-decent sort of watch there. I gotta be totally honest with you. It's not really my cup of tea. It's not really my cup of tea. The Tudor itself there, what do I think of it? It's kind of... yeah, it's kind of, what can I say there? The tuner itself there, I mean, I think, yeah, I don't, this is in all the time I've been making these vids here, not many people want the 1926, let me tell you that in all honesty. Is it an ugly watch? Not really. It's not an ugly watch, but it's not a great watch, you know? The bracelet, a la carte, can be sort of hydronaut. It brings back hydronaut sort of feelings. So I really do have a problem. I don't know if I'd really get that as a first watch. Tudor Black Bay. You know, the thing with the Tudors is I find the 41 mil to be a bit of a chunky monkey. The 58, would probably be my preference. Now, this guy here, he actually told me, I told him that. I said, stay away from the 1926. I said, what are you smoking? I said, out of those two, definitely I would go for the Black Bay. Anyhow, he says to me, I ended up buying 2018 Seamaster Diver used instead of the Black Bay. He didn't give me terribly much model information there, but I gotta be totally honest with you, how wrong could he go with a Omega Seamaster? I kind of think there are quite a number of Seamasters in the range there. What did he go for? Well, I don't know, because, I mean, the thing is, the wave dial ones, they're kind of considerably more expensive. I don't know which one he went for. So, I'm a bit lost. To be honest with you. He went for I ended up buying a 2018 Seamaster Diver used instead of the Black Bay for $2,700. I like the specs and the quality of the Black Bay, but didn't like the style. Thanks for the advice on the 26. Yeah, I don't know which of the Seamasters, the Omegas, he went for, but I gotta tell you, that's an interesting dilemma. There's no way in the world, I think, as a first watch, you get a 1926. I mean, that's kind of a granddad watch, you know, that's kind of, I've got to be I'm not disrespectful to anyone, because I was a taxi driver, but it's what you'd buy a Singapore taxi driver if he was your dad or cousin or uncle or something like that. That's kind of an uncle sort of watch. It's kind of Tudor trying to be conformist, conservative. It's kind of a Singapore watch. That's what I'd sort of say there. So I think the 1926, although it's trying to be a cool date just, it's not that cool. The Black Bay, well, I quite like the Black Bay series. I do, especially the 58. But you got to decide which one to go for. I think the Black Bays, they're not bad bang per buck. However, now the thing is, he didn't give me terribly much information about which Omega he went with. He didn't tell me much at all. He didn't say to me which one he went for. So that's a bit of a bummer. It's a bit of a bummer. I would really say that, I would say, look, going with a Seamaster, I mean, I don't know which one he went for. It's so vague. I mean, is a Seamaster, you know, I think the Omegas have some really good product there. There's some really good product. So he's left it a bit, it's like, he didn't really, I don't really like how he ended that. He didn't really give me information, because which Seamaster exactly did you go for? I'm really left wondering what the hell he actually went for. So, yeah, but would I think if you're going to be buying a Tudor Black Bay sort of money, you would have to look at some of the Omega Seamasters. They've got some great bang per buck. But stay away from the 926. Whatever you do, that is definitely worth staying the hell away from that. So that's a really good thing. Stay the fike away from that there. Okay, guys, that's the paid review. Guys, like, subscribe, tell your friends. Remember, I can't survive on Google Ads. I do need these paid reviews to remain on the YouTube. So, yeah, please don't be afraid to get a paid review done. And guys, I will see you in the next one.
me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. Feeling me, enemy. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. Feeling me, enemy. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. Feeling me, enemy. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck.
Like, subscribe, and tell your friends, and don't be afraid to get a paid review. $50 for a paid review. It helps me stay full-time on YouTube, and I will see you in the next one. $50 paid review. I can't survive on Google Ads. I need your support. And guys, you could also sponsor me on Patreon. Patreon allows you to pay as little as $1 a month to keep me on YouTube. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury. Who do I recommend for watches in Brisbane and Sydney? Vintage Watch Co. That's correct. Vintage Watch Co. in Brisbane Arcade in Brisbane and the Strand Arcade in Sydney. Vintage Watch Co. Brisbane and Sydney. Ronnie, I've known him since the late 90s. Ronnie is a top bloke. Luke is a great guy. Vintage Watch Co. That is who I recommend in Australia. Check out Vintage Watch Co. and the guys' amazing range of watches. They also do service and repairs. Vintage Watch Co. That is where the Pontiff goes. You know, some of my Patek's came from Vintage Watch Co. That's right, guys. Vintage Watch Co.